everyone. Welcome to another live stream. We are doing Montreal and Ottawa today. If Ottawa beats Montreal, Hamilton clinches the East Division. If Montreal beats Ottawa this week, Hamilton has to beat Ottawa on Friday next week to clinch the division. If they do not win, and Montreal beats Winnipeg next week, Montreal clinches the East Division. So, game is on the line. Let's get to it. We have Trey Adams, first time playing in 2 years that he's starting today. Dustin Crum is on IR. And then Davis. So all of Montreal's teams, their A teams playing. Drew Brown and Dustin Crum are shut down. I'm trying to think of who else. Where are we here? They're going with 3 running backs, which is interesting. 2 fullbacks. Let's see what else do we have here. Pretty much their starting team that's healthy. So Trey Adams is starting quarterback. Matt Schultz is set backup. And then we have the heck is it? Let's hit save so we can get this going. So it's on both. And then so if Adams gets injured, we still have Matt Schultz, and then Drew Brown starting as the third string, but he won't play. Marshall, Ferguson, Paula, Police, let's go. Tenino is a starter for Davis Alexander, 6-0 this season. Big question is if he starts today. Edmonton Elks 1-0. Come on. Anyone can beat the Edmonton Elks. His second career start. Ottawa's 4-12 at home, or 4-12 this season. And he's 2-6 at home. Montreal needs to win 2 games, and Hamilton needs to lose to clinch the East. So Lewis Ward kicks off 50 yards to the Montreal 30. Benjamin returns for 16 yards to the Montreal 46. David Alexander 6-0, 73.3 completion percent, 1,696 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 11 carries, 101 yards, and a touchdown this season. Scott, the third, rushes for 1 yard loss, so it's 2nd and 11. Okay, so he rushed for 19 yards. They said that he had a 1 yard loss. That didn't make sense. Rambo, Sneed, Speaker, Mac, and Philpott, the 5 receivers today. Alexander incomplete to Sneed, so it's 2nd and 10. Yeah, Montreal does play a lot of screen passes, so does Ottawa, Tommy Kendall's playbook. Second and 10 from the Ottawa 45. Ooh, Davis Alexander's injured. So MBT's warming up. Not even 90 seconds into this football game, and he's already injured. So McLeod Bethel Thompson is in. Montreal comes out and punts it on third and 10. Zema punts it for 41 yards. Pimpleton returns it for 14 to Ottawa 18. So here's a first look at Trey Adams. Trevor Harris. Okay. If you want to win, make sure you draft me. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 do, do, do. No passes yet. One special teams tackle. Really nothing on Ottawa's side yet. Okay. Trey Adams, let's see what you have to do. Daniel Adnaboye rushes for 2 yards to Ottawa 20. That's going to be 2nd and 8 at the Ottawa 20. Come on, let's go. If Tommy Condell's playbook was going to work at any given time, this would be the time. So there's a flag on the play. And Adams rushes for 2 yards. So it's a face mask on Montreal for 15 yards. So it goes from the Ottawa 22 to the Ottawa 37, and it's a first down. So it's first and 10 on Ottawa 37. So a 13-yard would get them to their 50. Okay, so Adams passes to White for 9 yards to Ottawa 46. So he's almost at the 50. Adams rushes for 2 yards to the Ottawa 48, first down. And we have MK says, go Ottawa. Yes, I'm cheering for Ottawa because if Ottawa wins, Hamilton wins the division. So even though I'm a Ticats season ticket holder, I'm cheering for Ottawa today. Hence why I'm wearing the hat. Stand back rushes for 4 yards to the Ottawa 52, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. Adams pass is incomplete to William Stanback at the Ottawa 54, so Ottawa's going to punt 3rd and 6 at the Ottawa 52. MK says Ticat fan here too. Okay, so us Ticat fans are sticking together and cheering for the Redblacks. Because, I mean, even if Montreal beats the Redblacks, they need us to lose to Ottawa next week, which is not going to happen, and then they have to beat Winnipeg. Because Bo's going to eat Ottawa alive next week. Leone punts 40 yards to the Montreal 18. Benjamin returns it for 10 yards to the Montreal 28. We'll see. See what time this ends at first. If there's enough time to get out there before the game starts. It's quite possible. Nice going, Phil. I know that's you. Nice hat. Yes, I actually have a hat for every team. I mean, yeah. Oh, it's Connor. Never mind. I mean, yeah, it is only Calgary and Toronto. Do, 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 do. Now that I got my computer back. This is just a shirt I picked out of my closet. It's not because I'm cheering for the Argos today, because I can tell you, I got the stamp hat right here for next game. See if Alexander comes back in or not. Scott the third rushes for 6 yards. Oh, so Alexander is back in the game. So in reality, McLeod Bethel Thompson didn't do anything. He just stood on the sideline, like he always does. Alexander passes to Sneed for 20 yards to Montreal 54. A bang route, I see. Yes, it is. Scott rushes for 5 yards to the Ottawa 49. 2nd and 5. Nice interception would be here. Alexander passes to Rambo for 23 yards to Ottawa 26. Ooh, just missed it. I don't know. Like, I get that Montreal wants to play for the division, but why risking your quarterback for a game where you're already in the playoffs? Alexander passes to Scott the third for 16 yards to the Ottawa 10. Scott the third rushes for 10 yards to the Ottawa end zone for a touchdown. Block down, block down. Seven nothing Montreal. Wait, what? Stupid Embark commercial. You're talking slippers. Good old Embark commercial. Mm, 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 mm. Do, 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 do. To Charleston Rambo. Maltos kicks off for 75 yards to the Ottawa 5. Dedman returns for 39 yards to Ottawa 44. Let's go. A nice Dedman return today would be nice. Of course, Stanback rushes for a 1 yard loss to make it 2nd and 11. Man, Tommy Condell's playbook is so horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Trey Adams sacked for 11 yards to Ottawa 32. Leone punts 44 yards to the Montreal 34. Benjamin returns for 2 yards to the Montreal 36. For Richard Leone. Get your hands up. I want to get drunk right now. Want to get drunk now. Drunk. Alexander passes to Sneed for 26 yards to Ottawa 48. I have to go through all my team's rosters and see who's a free agent for next year. Benjamin rushes for 2 yards to the Ottawa 46. So it's 2nd and 8. Second and 8 from the Ottawa 46. Alexander passes to Mack for 44 yards to Ottawa's 2nd yard line. Milton with the tackle. So it's 1st and goal from the Ottawa 2nd yard line. Previous play is under review. Not sure what for. Oh, because they're saying that no one touched him and that he rolled into the end zone. Okay, Command Center, what's the review? Okay, so they're saying that he was down by contact, and then Shea Patterson rushes for 2 yards for a touchdown. So it's going to be 14-0 Montreal. streaming right now. What do you want? I'm here. Wow, they failed the 2-point convert rush. So 13-0. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Maltos, kick it off. Let's go. Is this Pimpleton? Oh. Ooh. Deadman returns it to the 55. So they only have to go half the distance. Adams throws incomplete to Eugene Lewis to Montreal 44. Adams throws to Pimpleton for 11 yards to the Montreal 39. First down. Montreal's allowed 53 points in the first quarter. Fumble recovered by Dubois. Adams passes incomplete to Justin Hardy. Leone punts 39 yards to Montreal 4, out of bounds. Listen, game's not over until the game's over. And that is end of the quarter. What do we got here? A nice gravy and roast beef sandwich from a restaurant in Hamilton. So yeah, Saskatchewan's not going to win. Wow. Montreal has 180 net yards. Ottawa has 14. Alexander passes to Austin Mack for 26 yards to Montreal 30. First down. I know MK is here because he's a Cat fan. "26 yards." Oh. He walked past my house. Come on. I'll do it next door neighbor. Passes to Tyler Snead for 11 yards to Montreal 41. No. So actually, my dad watches the camera like a hawk, so he would see you, not me. Because I don't even care. I was just curious to see who walked by. Scott the third rushed for 7 yards. 7 for 9, 168 yards already. Second and 3 on the 48. And Scott gets the first down. Jesse Gibbon, the injured Ventrelli and Gibbon, both the injured players on the play. Oh, I know what I want. Why is this? Gotta try this again. Wait for me. Where else is this coming through? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Give me 1 second. Oh.
I know it's 13-0.
Yeah. It's only second quarter.
Okay, and what are the observations?
Davis has a messed up elbow, but I mean he's still playing.
Did he get hit or did he just kind of land
Oh,
funny?
like the way that he landed it awkward. Like he's like every so often he grabs his elbow. Ooh, turnover on downs.
So who's on offense
Really?
now?
Adnaboye was playing defense? That's interesting.
Oh, jeez.
So Montreal took a shot at it. And they didn't get the first down though. So it was 3rd and 8.
It was 3rd and 8 they went for it.
Yeah, and they didn't get the yardage, so it's now Ottawa's ball.
I see. And what yard line is it on?
Ottawa's 49.
Ottawa's got it on their own 49.
Man, Trey Adams is just like their offense is just
Yeah. Kind of what we expected.
I mean, Davis Alexander is already 7 for 10, 168.
Here's my thing, Rick. Do you think that at some point, once they get a real, I think, because I almost, you know what I wonder, Rick? Is your mic on, by the way? I'm just curious.
It is, but I can mute it.
Oh, no, you don't have to mute it.
Oh.
No, I'm just curious.
Oh.
Because I feel like this would be good to be on stream or whatever. But I almost wonder do you think that Montreal's going to really try to run up the offense, run up the score really early so they can pull Alexander out?
I mean, my only thing is that if he's dealing with this elbow injury or this elbow thing, whatever the heck you want to call it, the longer he's in there, the worse it's going to get because now you're risking him for what? A chance at the division, and if he gets injured long term, you're depending on McLeod for the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I think if you're Montreal, realistically, I mean, it's a little risky having him in right now. Obviously, they believe it's a risk that's going to pay off. But if you're Montreal, let's say you get one more touchdown and you haven't given up anything, or maybe you've given up a field goal or whatever.
Yeah.
At that point, you have to pull Davis Alexander out of the game. And it's not one of those things where he necessarily is injured.
Yeah.
But it's clear that something's going on, and you're just that chance for him getting hurt is higher. Like, I'd say if Montreal behind in this game, that would be a different story. But they're up 13-0 right now.
But the thing is, though, Montreal just got a penalty for unnecessary roughness. Now they're at the Montreal 34.
They didn't get the almighty pyramiding penalty?
No.
So what a strange call.
So Adams just passed to Goslin for 15 yards. So it's at the Montreal 19. So Ottawa could be scoring right here.
Huh. And is it? And it's Adams. What's his first name again?
Trey Adams.
Trey, yeah, no, just because I hear Adams and I just think Vernon Adams Jr.
So it's like 10:53 left in the second, so there's still lots of time. It would be interesting because Montreal's playing all their starters. Ottawa has nothing to play for. So it makes you wonder if, like, Ottawa beats Montreal. That's embarrassing. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I think if you're Winnipeg and you're looking at it's looking like it's possible that you're going to go through the East, you don't even necessarily need Ottawa to beat Montreal, but having Montreal show some vulnerability is good
Because
you don't want them to, like, if you're Winnipeg, you don't want Montreal to get, like, blown out and then that's the wake up call that they need. If you're Winnipeg and you, like, because realistically the most likely opponent for Winnipeg right now is Montreal, most likely in the East semifinal. That's the most likely, I'd say, playoff game that they start with. You know what I mean?
I mean, it all depends on what happens today, really.
Yeah, today and next week. Because the thing is that if Calgary, like, if BC wins their last game, then Winnipeg crosses over. And I think if Calgary wins, they cross over then as well.
So basically,
Calgary has the tiebreaker over Winnipeg.
Montreal needs to win out, and Hamilton needs to lose in order for Montreal to get first.
Yeah, and I can honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the Bombers, now that you've clinched playoffs, I think you should sit a bunch of guys and just eat the loss against Montreal. I'll put it this way: if you're Winnipeg, there's not, like, I couldn't care less about, like,
but
just keep you guys healthy, get them ready for playoffs.
I honestly think that Montreal's gonna watch the Friday game. If Hamilton wins, Montreal will set a bunch of guys versus Winnipeg next week.
And the other thing is that by playing Strebler against Montreal, because Montreal is the most likely your first opponent, you don't want to show them the Collaros playbook. You don't. You know what I mean? You don't want them to get accustomed to playing against that Collaros. You want to throw them Chris Strebler, so that way then when it's playoffs, you give them Collaros, and that film that they may watch is not going to be nearly as relevant as they like.
Let's go. They're down at the 4-yard line. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like you want to show a different hand than the one you're going to play.
Yeah. Touchdown, Redblacks.
Passing or rushing?
Passing.
Adams to who?
Eugene Lewis.
Nice.
Let's go. 13-6.
This game's in Ottawa, right?
Yeah.
How's the attendance look?
Haven't really seen it. I mean, there's a bunch of empty seats, but I mean, what do you expect? You're like the worst team in the league. But there's still a good crowd, though.
That's good, because I'm about to say, it's hard for a team when they're bad. It's even harder when they've already been mathematically eliminated.
So,
you know what I mean?
because Montreal goofed on their extra point when they scored their second touchdown, they're only up by 6 now.
It is fucking pouring here in Winnipeg right now.
Good, you guys can keep the fucking rain.
No, just because I'm heading to my beer league game right now, so I'm just driving along fucking Logan Avenue. What a fucking sketchy spot. It's an efficient route though.
So they're down by 2 field goals. Mind you, Dedmon's been key on return though for Ottawa.
That's like the one saving grace Ottawa has every year, where it's like, man, this team sucks. But they got Devontae Dedmon, and so they might have some special team success. Not
even just Dedmon. You also have Pimpleton too.
Yeah, Pimpleton as well. I think he was the one who got the return touchdown against us, like the missed field goal return touchdown when they played their game in Winnipeg.
Really, Bob Dice, that touchdown didn't save you your job, my friends.
Man, there's a lot of discussion about Jason Hogan today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I seen it. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like I'm not going to say that I've been trying to defend Jason Hogan. It kind of feels like it at times. I'm trying to be open-minded with him. And the unfortunate thing is that when he kind of focuses in and he keeps it simple, he's got a couple jerk plays that I quite like, and his playbook isn't bad. But his problem is that when he falls into a rut and he just keeps doubling down on dumb decision after dumb decision, and the team is clearly like, what is our OC doing? Like, there's that disconnect, and then when that happens, everything just falls apart.
You know what? You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
He's a West version of fucking Tommy Condell.
Is he?
Like just with what you're like explaining. Like even when Tommy Condell was in Hamilton, like he had his good times, and then when he got into his rut, he was just trash.
Yeah, that's fair. No, just the thing is that very much like a Tommy Condell, the thing that I noticed was yesterday. It was 2nd and 14, and they kept pass rushing the shit out of us. And so I turned to my buddy Andres, who came to the game with me, and I said, I bet you next play they're gonna run a short screen pass to Oliveira, and that's what they're gonna do. And sure enough, right on fucking cue.
Ooh, Scott the third just ran for 26 yards.
Oh, there you go.
That was the same thing with Tommy Condell. Soon as
To be fair, that play had worked. However, they had also tried that play like 14 times that night, and that was like the first time it worked because the O-line's downfield blocking wasn't any good. So Oliveira would get the ball, and then he'd get grabbed at like 3 yards after the line of scrimmage. So you'd be needing 13, and you'd gain like 3 or 4, and then you'd be punting.
The thing with Tommy Condell is when you see the subs come in and out, you knew what play, if they were going to be running or if they're going to be passing. It's the same thing with this one. Because I know who, like, obviously I know who the players are. When they come in, I know when they're going to be running and when they're going to be passing, and that's sad. Ooh, Alexander was just sacked for 5 yards. 2nd and 15 from the 37. I think these last 2 games, like outside of last night.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Yeah, outside of last night's game, they I think most games will be close this week besides last night's game. Like, I think the Toronto-Calgary game will be like the Saskatchewan-Toronto game where it will be like a couple, like 8 points or so.
Yeah, unless Calgary gets their shit together and actually gets back.
Oh, wow. Alexander just passed for a 4-yard loss. So that's like 3rd and 19.
God, that's like... That's actually the plays that probably pissed me off the most with Jason Hogan.
What's that?
Is that instead of having a guy roll into the flats,
yeah, he throws out
5 yards and run like a short dagger route,
or like a screen,
or a screen play. He'll just run like he'll just like it won't even be like it works as an RPO, but he doesn't run it as an RPO.
Yeah, and
so with that. The problem is that you're getting it to your receiver, and then they're just grabbing him right there. Like there's no blocks or anything going downfield. They'll be like, oh yeah, if we don't block guys, then that means they won't be expecting it. But then the problem is that they'll be expecting it anyway, and now we got no guys to block him. Then it goes nowhere. Like
Diaz just had a 49-yarder.
What did you say?
I said Diaz just hit a 49-yarder.
Oh, Malta's Diaz. I see.
So it's 16-7. 3:32 left in the second. Yeah, you were right. I don't know why, but for some reason, I've always thought the Toronto game was at 3 for some strange reason, instead of 7.
Because I was just thinking, like, if Calgary, if the games are in Calgary and in Ottawa, then surely the West game starts later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially since they're playing an Eastern team, so they don't want that game to be too crazy.
So, in the NFL group, right? They were showing Jeremiah's NFL Pick'ems group.
You're in Jeremy's NFL group?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they have a graphic on there for how long is too long since the last title, and they have all of the New York teams. So you have the New York Jets at 20,729 days.
And how much is the Giants? Because they won it in the early 2000s, I think.
Giants is 5,000. Rangers is 11,445. Devils is 8,163. And Islanders is 15,491. I told him, like, there's one team missing from there. He's like, why? I'm like, that's a Canadian team.
It's a Canadian.
Jeez, you don't even get my joke. Anyways.
You're just talking Leafs.
No, well, I wasn't talking them. I was talking more Ticats than Leafs, but
they're not New York. I'm fucking confused.
I know they're not New York. I'm just saying the whole thing about how long is too long, and I said, oh, how long is too long? They're missing a team, and I said it's a Canadian team.
Yeah, they're missing the Ticats. Although I will say, like, as much as people rag on the Ticats for not winning since 1999, when you compare it to other pro sports leagues, it could be a lot worse. Like at least that's in like a 1999 Grey Cup win is in your lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like with a lot of Leafs fans, like a lot of them, like there's a fair amount of Leafs fans that were born after they won that last cup and have since passed away since then, and have just never saw their team ever win anything.
Yeah. So Giants won it in 07 and 11.
What did you say about the Giants?
I said Giants won it in 07 and 11.
Was it Eli Manning who played there? I can't remember.
Yeah, he did. Connor told me to tell you other pro sports leagues have more than 9 teams.
That is very true. That is very true. It's funny. I said that, and I kind of was thinking about it while I was saying that. And like, I mean this, and I don't mean to rub salt in the wound.
No, I don't fucking care.
More than 19, but for a lot of time of that drought since '99, the CFL only had 8 teams. So there's also that.
That's not true because Ottawa technically had 2 teams since '99, my friends.
Yeah, but when did the Renegades fold?
Good question.
Because I think if you add up the amount of time that the Renegades were in the league since '99, and the Redblacks joining in 2016 to now, I think there's more time in which it's an 18 league.
So they're founded in 02, suspended in 06, and folded in 08.
Okay, well maybe not actually. Fair enough. I didn't
But
know
man, that
what
team.
do you mean suspended in 06 folded in 08. What does that mean?
I guess they suspended the operations of the team in 06, and then they folded the team in 08.
So in 06, the team stopped playing. But
yeah, pretty much.
Oh
my God.
I see.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Like when the Arizona Coyotes sold their team to Utah.
Oh, my Lord.
And they formally folded a few months later once they realized the arena wasn't going in.
Carter.
What happened?
Adams just threw to Addison for 43 yards.
Am I hearing that Davis Alexander is not going to be able to lead the game?
So it's
what I'm hearing? Davis Alexander is going to need to play no matter what.
So it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and they're at the Montreal 20.
And what quarter is it?
Second.
And it is currently what?
16-7.
Yeah, that's not good enough if you're Montreal. You need a bigger lead than that.
I mean, Trey Adams is actually doing better than what I thought he would be, considering he hasn't played since 2023.
All the more motivation to put a good showing.
Well, because last year he tore his ACL.
Like, as much as like the Redblacks have had an idea of who the starter is, that it's going to be most of the time it's Drew Brown, but then sometimes Dustin Crump gets a little bit of a chance to shine in this.
Ooh.
It's also like, of all the top quarterback spots in the league, it's the one that is the most up for grabs.
So Montreal got an offside, so it's first and 5 from the 15. Come on, we can't give up on hope on this game. We need Ottawa to pull a comeback. Throw it. Oh, he just threw an interception, you dickhead.
Who caught it?
Najee Murray. You moron. You should have just ran with it.
Rick, I wasn't sure if it was going to be entoception.
Like, just run it, because it was all she had to do is just get 5 yards. Just run the ball. Don't throw it.
The other times I've seen Collaros do that, where it's like, I'm glad that he stopped doing that. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but in last night's game, whenever he got a chance to run, he actually like ran with it, and he just kept it.
But the thing is, the thing that makes me angry about this interception, though, is that he had the 5 yards that no one was around to get that first down.
Oh yeah, no. I've seen times where Collaros could have gotten the first down, but he thought he could get a little more with a pass. And it was like, Collaros, just fucking, just take the first down. We'll deal with that later, you know.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, man. The fucking parking here is just absolutely brutal. Like,
is it?
It looks like a fucking minefield, and a bunch of them have exploded, all the potholes.
Is it a one rink stadium or one rink?
No, it's at Canlan, which Canlan owns the ASHL, which plays adult leagues all across the country.
Mm-hmm.
They have the complex they have in Winnipeg has 3 rinks and a soccer complex.
Oh, nice. No, the one rink in Hamilton, we have 4 rinks in one.
Yeah, no, Richard today took the train in Hamilton, and it went like right past your house or whatever.
Yeah.
When he was taking it to Niagara Falls, because he went to the Buffalo Sabres game today.
Yeah.
They were actually beating Florida. I don't know what the score is now, but it was 3-0 at one point. But he was saying that he said that Hamilton is kind of in rough shape.
Oh, I could have told you that.
He said that, to be honest, visually, it looks like. Oh, sorry, there's a loud truck there. He said that visually, it looks like the roughest part of Winnipeg, but everywhere.
It all depends on where you are in Hamilton, though.
That's true. You got to keep in mind that this is just the route of the train that he took. True. He
Yeah.
didn't actually stop there.
Did they get snow yet?
No, they're just getting pouring down rain. Oh, they won 3-0, by the way.
Fucking Christ. The Buffalo Sabres beat the freaking Florida Panthers 3-0. Who the hell had that on their bingo card?
Yeah, so Connor told me to tell you that one of our friends who lives near the stadium, the house is much nicer on the inside than you see it on the outside.
That's fair. Again, this was just his view from the train.
Yeah, well, it's viewed from the train. Obviously, you're only going to see so much. But I mean, like, if you go on like the mountain area, you'll see nicer houses up there than you'll see down the mountain because the city.
I figured it's because, like, surely there's got to be some houses there that are going to look pretty decent.
But all the ones up,
All doom and gloom.
all the ones up on the mountain are all friggin' brand new houses. So obviously they're going to look good. The city council just doesn't care about lower mountain.
I see. All right, I'm at my game right now. I gotta go. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
See ya.
Is it going to Saskatchewan game?
No, he has a men's league.
No. Why don't you pick up your coat before you roll over and wreck it?
Look at that.
What, is there a game on now?
Yes.
Who is it? Oh.
Can't you see?
Oh, well, I just saw it now. I didn't know who it was. What are you doing, watching two games at once?
No.
You got it on your TV and...
No. That's something else.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
Ooh. Adams throws incomplete to Pimpleton, so it's going to be 3rd and 9. I'm not having to hit him on here. Yes, next time I see him, I will tell him you said hi. Marc-Antoine Durquois. Zone blitzing. Oh, he kicked it. It hit his leg. Wow, that was close. That would have been bad. Oh, Benjamin on Montreal's limping. It hit his leg. Minute to go. Come on, Alexander, throw an interception. You know what's going to happen. Oh, there's the flag. Oh, unnecessary roughness, Rambo, 14 yards. Send him back to the 15. He punched him. I'm surprised he's not ejected for that. And then Davis Alexander is sacked for 8 yards. 54 seconds still left in this game, or in the half. So if you really think about it, Adams just has to throw a couple of passes and then kick a field goal to make it 16-10. Multiple people here at the line of scrimmage. On the screen, you get so locked in. I think the screen is crashing. Oh. No, they actually have a feature with StreamYards now that if it crashes, I can just load it up on my phone while I reboot the computer. That's one of the features with StreamYard, which is pretty cool. Punts at 55 yards to Montreal or Ottawa 49. So you have 47 seconds to get points, to get yards. Dun, 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 dun. While we are waiting, let's see. Toronto. Dress code violation, Milt Siegel. Tie-dyed. Okay, I've never heard of that guy tie-dyed. Definitely going to be a new receiver. Reeves. Where's Reeves? Reeves, defensive end. Never seen him before either. Who else do we have? Allen, 77. Defensive end. Someone I haven't seen before. Uh-oh. 26 yards to Montreal 23. 38 seconds. Let's go. I mean, probably if it was a more meeting game, those 5 people would probably have gone out. But they're like, oh, it's Toronto's last game. Why even bother? Who else are they adding in this week? Oh, Sirocco's back. That's good. And Gas Shoes, I think is how. Where's he? Well, they're dressing 2 long snappers today. That's interesting. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Oh, face mask on Ottawa. So they go back to the 38. Go kick points. Let's go, Lewis Ward. And if I'm not mistaken, okay, so Montreal started with the ball. Okay, so we can start. Okay, so Lewis Ward kicks the ball, so they're only down by 6. So in reality, Ottawa will get the ball to start the third quarter. I would honestly have thought that this game there would have been more scoring by Montreal. Well, last time you would see them. I'm still going to see people in the playoffs. So, and my good luck charm, my tie cat ring that I'm wearing as a necklace because my dumbass ordered the wrong size. So, I have to wear it as a necklace. I mean, I'm sure you could see Brad and Tim and all them in the off season. because I'm sure everyone's going to be cheering for riders in the offseason. Come on, Alexander. You pansy, take your knee. So they get choice of ball or direction to start the second half. So let's see. 7 for 14, 198 yards. Stevie Scott, 57 and a touchdown. 80 yards for Austin Mack. 59 for Tyler Sneed. 2 sacks and an interception, forced fumble, and a tackle for loss. 2 tackles for loss. If they do, I'm probably coming up this Saturday and then flying out Monday morning because I have the Monday off because I booked it off. 10 for 17, 145. That's not bad. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. 7 rushing yards. Wow. They have 8 rushing yards. They're asking if Milt Siegel's shirt is neon colors. Doubleheader Saturday. Let's go. On his back. That's what she said. 3-7 without Davis Alexander. That sucks. You know what? I want to see if this receiving. So Hardy needs 63. Hardy has 26. And Eugene needs 37. What does he have? 12. Wow. Never mind. I'm sure they'll get it in the second half. Let's go to Montreal. Oh, not even close. At least they got 1. Let's try Toronto. That's not bad, you guys. Toronto actually has 3 800-yard receivers. That's pretty good. I mean, considering that Matal. Matal's played all season. Coxie could have had 1,000 if he played all season. That's not bad. 854 in 10 games. Herschel will do better next year. Let's see, Bombers. Bombers only have 1. Bombers took a serious step back this year. Rough Riders, they have 2. 2, and then it's not even their top players because Mayers and Johnson are not even getting paid as top receivers. Oh, these two arguing over Davis Alexander coming in, staying in or out is hilarious. Yeah. Jake Davis. Oh my god, the lady that's doing Kate's job today is just killing herself laughing at those two and Milt's shirt. Yeah, you do bring up a true point. If you go to passing, I mean, this is Arbuckle, and he's not even your starter. I mean, he'll be a starter somewhere. I guarantee you he'll be a starter somewhere next year. Let's look at the other receivers. BC Lions. Okay, so BC Lions has 2,000-yard receivers. Wow. Calgary's receiving group has gone down. I thought for sure Calgary would have had a 1,000-yard receiver. No. Edmonton? No. I believe, yeah, we have two. Possible for a third one if Tim White gets his shit together. And Sneed's only one. So how many is that in the league? All teams. Let's go to all teams. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is Brissett playing today? Brissett's playing today. So, I mean, if Brissett can get 100 yards, it's quite possible. But at least you'll have 11. I mean, unless... Oh, no, Rhymes can't get that done. But I don't even know when was the last time. Let's see if I can pull this up. Okay, so this is 2024. Okay, so we had 11 in 2024. What about 23? Okay, so we had 11. So we get about 11 a year. Okay, so that one. Ooh, Dunbar just got 1,000. 21. 21 wasn't a full season, so I won't count that. 19. Wow, 19. We had 13,000-yard receivers. 3 just from Toronto. Ottawa. Calgary. Former Toronto. Montreal. Edmonton. Hamilton. That's one player you don't hear about anymore is Shaq Evans. That guy dropped off the face of the earth. Brandon Banks led the team with 15,000. You know what? I want to say something. Let's see what our record is. 17 touchdowns is the most in stupid CFL Plus. So 17 is the most touchdowns for a Ticat in a season. Oh crap. So then that means that with Lawler's 14 this year so far, he's in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 in most touchdowns in a season. So if he gets 3 in next week's game, he ties. I mean, 4 would be crazy. I don't think he'll get 4. But 4 would set the record with 1 game left. Do a halftime show, sing a song? Please. I ain't friggin' singing no song. Listen, I did enough car karaoke today. I don't need to sing a song. Back to Ottawa. Second half after this one.
I have to go tell somebody they can park in front of the house.
What's that?
I have to go tell somebody they can park in front of the house. There's already 3 cars parked on this side.
Were they trying to block our driveway?
No, she's going to somebody's house. Somebody's having a party on the street.
Oh.
And Bylaw's going to come along and they'll get their $300 ticket or whatever it is.
Oh, so did you tell her you can't park there?
Yeah, because your mother comes home early. She wouldn't be able to get in the drive. So both those bottles empty?
Yeah.
What's the score?
16-10 at half.
Oh, so
No, I'm not done with that yet.
no. So Montreal has to win
Montreal has to win this week and next week, and Hamilton has to lose for Montreal to get the division.
Oh. Hamilton on the bye this week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're not at the game.
Or watching anyways.
So I'm leaving. I don't know if your mother's taking your car Monday.
Yeah, she's already told me.
And I'm going to
taking the car at 8 o'clock in the morning to go get that trailer hitch done, and then she says you're going to do the tires afterwards.
Oh.
Is what she told me anyways.
Oh, well.
She's hoping that you would go get the tires afterwards.
I got to do the tires. I got to do the dumper.
No, Connor, my dad's not like that. He's not an asshole that just goes and calls the parking authority. He'll at least be nice to them and say you can't park, because you know how it is in front of my house. There's like, between me and the neighbors, you can fit 2 small cars, but on the other side you can fit probably like 3 medium-sized cars or 3 small cars. But when my mom goes back out, she can't back out if you don't give her enough space at the end of the street. So I'll be glad once we move, we'll have a bigger driveway. We won't have to worry about street parking. We'll have a big enough driveway that we can put multiple cars in it. Do 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 do. I hate this song with a passion. It kills my ears. Do 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 do. And let's see. Ooh. Actually, you know what? On my thing over here, let's throw on because I have TSN 5. And there's one period left. Let's throw on the Islanders and Suns game. Oh. Who does Bridgeport play today? Bridgeport plays Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, the baby Penguins. Yes, we are hoping that we can clinch the first place in the division. Wow, 265 net yards. Dang. Quarter 3. Play karate football? I guess karate football. Not available in my region. Ooh. Forge game's on. Forge is winning 1-0. And if we beat our rivals York, we get the CPL Shield title. Okay, Diaz, let's go kick the ball. Ooh, that reminds me. I forgot that I can watch that. I thought you guys were supposed to go to that game. Oh, it's commercial. It's a commercial. Oh, game only started 43 minutes ago. So Maltos kicks off 53 yards to the Ottawa 27. Deadman returns it for 10. No, I don't want to watch St. Peter's Church. Oh, interception again. But there's a flag. Najee Murray has his second interception. But there's a flag. Come on, be on Montreal. Oh, penalties on Ottawa. The previous play is under review. Okay. Ottawa's challenging the ruling on the play. Okay, so this is probably first period. Three nothing after the first intermission. Nice. So Ottawa's challenging for defensive pass interference. The play will be reviewed. Islanders. Hemelin is second. Horvat is fourth. Shambov. Schaefer with his fourth assist already. Dang. Rivalry rewind. I get. So Ottawa lost their challenge in a timeout. So my question is,
If you think there's anything your mother needs at Walmart, text and food wise, text her
okay,
or call her because she has to go pick up some
prescriptions.
prescriptions. I'd laugh if Ottawa beat Montreal.
Yeah, because then we would clinch the division. So I want Ottawa to win, but they're playing like trash.
Is the quarterback? I'll go watch it.
Trey Adams,
You're playing for Montreal.
Davis Alexander.
Oh.
Okay, so how is it Brantford and Brampton? I mean, I guess because they're close, you could say. I was going to say, how are they rivals? But I forgot. They're not in Hamilton anymore. Rivalry rewind. Who gets... Okay, I could understand a poutine, but who gets a mac and cheese? Smash burger? And more. Spool takeout. And Maltos gets a field goal to make it 19-10. So they're down by 2 scores. Do, 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 do. Okay, I don't care about TV bingo. No one plays TV bingo anymore. Those are last night's games. And, ooh, they lost 5-3 last night. Ooh. After tonight, when do they play next? They play next Friday. Next Friday and Sunday. Springfield, Rochester. Syracuse, Springfield. So I played Springfield 4 times. Dang, that's a lot in 1 month. Sunday, December 14th in Belleville. That's very tempting. Actually, Kingston's beaten Oshawa 3-0. Interesting. I don't care about NFL football. Get this off my TV screen, please. I don't care about NFL football. Standback rushes for 4 yards. The Ottawa 44, so it's going to be 2nd and 6. Yeah, because Ferguson, your Buffalo Bills are trash. They keep on losing. How? Second down conversions, 5 for 11, 45.5%. Oh, and there's a flag. There's a flag. Why don't I care about NFL? Because I'm a CFL person. CFL first, my friend. CFL first. And that's defensive pass interference on Lorenzo Burns, who we did an interview with over on our other channel, for 10 yards. So it's going to be first down at the Ottawa 54. Adams throws incomplete to Pimpleton, so it's 2nd and 10 at the Ottawa 54. To be honest, I'm in a pick'ems pool, and I haven't watched a single NFL game yet this year. I don't even know what my record is in that pool, by the way. My record is 50, 42, and 1. Not bad. I'm only out of first by 32 points. Adams sacked for 7 yards to Ottawa 47. So it's going to be 3rd down. Hey, Reed Deathy. What do you know? I know him. And I know his brother. Montreal with the blocked punt. Three turnovers. That's not good. Blocked and then recovered by Ottawa at the Ottawa 34 by Oakman. So now Alexander passes for 9 yards. So they're already at the 25 already for another touchdown. Give him a short. McLeod Bethel Thompson has his arm wrapped. Why? I don't know. They just showed him on the sideline and he has his arm wrapped. Patterson rushes for 2 yards for a first down on Ottawa 23. Mark Milton with the tackle, former Argo and former Ticat. Do. Scott, the third rushes for 3 yards. So it's going to be another first down at the Ottawa 13. I don't even know what to think of this game. I honestly don't. Reminds me of the game last night. The Winnipeg Saskatchewan game. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's some penalties. Some after the play shoving. So they 2 offsetting penalties, but they go back 6 yards. Ooh. Austin Max pass is incomplete. So it's the 3rd and 9. Time to go punt another field goal. Okay, 3rd period starting flat. That game hasn't started yet. Does ooh, it is working. Sweet. We'll just have it set on that channel until the game starts, and I can watch both games. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Last week, it was the Montreal. Williams Stanback rushes for 3 yards to the Ottawa 43. Okay, do not throw another interception for the love of God, please. Ottawa needs to score a touchdown to make this game interesting. Adams throws to White for 12 yards to the Ottawa 55. So, looking at standings, okay, I'm not worried about crossover. So it goes Ottawa, Toronto, Edmonton as the 3 top overall picks in the draft. Adams incomplete pass to Justin Hardy. 2nd and 10. Ooh. Addison passed for 2 yards, so that's going to be 3rd and 8 for Montreal 53. Leone punts 42 yards to the Montreal 11. Philpott returns for 10 yards to the Montreal 21. Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Yet another version of this song. Oh, how's it going on? You're talking to a lamp. Appreciate of how tired you are because you're talking to a lamp. You want to hear another joke? Do 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 bum 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 bum. Oh, who scored?
Hoping that in about 60 minutes' time he has the CPL shield in his hands. Another one for the trophy cabinet, as the Forge Social team was proud to remind everyone of earlier this week. This one in for Brian Wright. For 2 yards, he doubles the Forge advantage.
Brian Wright with a goal for Forge to give him a 2-0 lead at the fan appreciation game, last game of the season.
Shane Pinto in the lead, leading 7 goals, trying to make it 8. Ian Sorokin. Pinto works in, and he's stopped by Sorokin.
Ottawa Sens can't score on a penalty shot. Davis Alexander passing complete deep to the Montreal 48. What do we got for sacks? Ooh. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I seen this at the dollar store today, so I figured I'd try it. So you got pizza and Cool Ranch Doritos Collision, which I thought was interesting. We're going to snack on some Sun Chips with a biodegradable bag. Stevie Scott with a 12-yard catch to Montreal 33. First down, Montreal. Davis Alexander passes incomplete to Tyler Sneed to the Ottawa 30. 2nd and 10 from the Montreal 33. Alexander Speaker for 11 yards to the Montreal 44. First down, Alouettes. Alexander pass incomplete to Philpott, broken up by Pickett. Davis Alexander sacked for 7 yards, so Montreal 37. Zima in with the punt. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so that game's not on yet, so let's throw on. No signal in there, okay. Okay, we'll go with the home feed. As New York Islanders have just tied it 4-4 against the Senators. Oh, Pimpleton's injured. Adams throws incomplete to Dubois. Wow, he fumbled that in his hands. Wow, he threw another interception again. I'm telling you, if Crum is not playing next week, Ottawa's not beating Hamilton. I'm telling you that right now. If Adams is the quarterback next week, Ottawa has no shot. 3 interceptions. Like, I'm not even gonna wear the fucking hat anymore. They can't win with if their life depended on it. Wow. Ottawa is officially freaking trash. Bob Dice, Tommy Kendall should not be running a team. Like, they're still. This is why I said from the very beginning of the week, this is a slap in the face to Matt Schultz, because Matt Schultz is 100 times better than Trey Adams, and they are still playing Trey Adams. If they put Matt Schultz in, I can guarantee he has a better bounce back game if they're to play him in the fourth quarter. 8:30 is. What does this game on freezing? Oh, 8:35 left in the third period between Islanders and Suns. Tied 4-4. Do, 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 do. 15 rushing yards, 139 net yards. Struggling is not even the word. They got to put in freaking Matt Schultz is what they got to do if they want to have a chance at winning this game. Ferguson's like, oh, the sun's gone down on the Ottawa's playoff. No kidding. William Stanback rushes for 13 yards. So Montreal 43. Adams passes to Stanback for 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 5 at the Montreal 38. Adams throws incomplete. There you go. We got 28 rushing yards. 28. So Lewis Ward kicks a 46-yard field goal, so it's 29-13. So you're down by 16. So I can tell you, once free agent happens in February, that I will be able to tell an early look if Ottawa's going to make a difference in the playoffs next year. Because if they don't make major changes, they're not making the playoffs. Because they should be making major changes with this team that they have now in the offseason. So there you go. Last Montreal quarterback to lose in Ottawa was Johnny Manziel. Okay, so Johnny Manziel. So that's 2018. Dang. Wait. They only played 2 games this year? That's weird. So they must have played Toronto 3 times. Okay, so there's 1. 2. Okay, so they did play Toronto 3 times. Okay, so look at this. Last time someone lost to Montreal lost in Ottawa was 2018. Ottawa won 24-17. Well, I'm curious. Okay, so if that when did he? Okay, he went to Ottawa. So, Connor, here's a stat for you. So, last time an Ottawa quarterback or a Montreal quarterback was beat in Ottawa, Tommy Condell was the offensive coordinator for Toronto Argonauts. There you go. Oh, another touchdown. Rambo. 35-13. Like, well, Philpott has no receiving yards. In almost 3 quarters. Well, 3 quarters and 5 minutes. Connor's like, oh, we just won a Grey Cup. Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, Islanders are beating these Senators 5-4, and they just scored. Who was it? Andres Lee. So if there's 10 minutes left, Davis Alexander is throwing for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. There is no way Bo can't put up 3 to 400 himself next week. Oh, we got an empty net. 5.4 seconds left. Some pushing and shoving. Oh! Tyree Adams got rocked. And there's a flag. Adams got rocked. Helmet to helmet shot. So he goes to Montreal 43, roughing the passer. Oh, Oakman's clapping. Yay, I got us a penalty. Ole, 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 ole. Ottawa is the worst, shittiest team in the league. They are the worst team in the league, and no one can save this team. Tommy Condell is the worst offensive coordinator in this league. He should not be running an offense. Down by 23 points. 2nd and 6. 3rd and 1 coming up after Adams throws to Hardy for 5 yards. So let's see. Hardy's at 31. What did we say he needed? Hardy needed 63. He ain't gonna get it. Not unless they start throwing to him. Marc-Antoine Dequoy. Oh. New York Islanders won. Andres Lee, 1 goal, 1 assist, first star. Tim Stiltz, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Bo Horvat, 4th goal of the season. As they beat the Islanders, or they beat the Senators. Oh, there's a flag. So he tried to get creative and throw it over, but Montreal got offside for 5 yards, so it's a first down anyways. Eight penalties for 86 yards. Pimbleton rushes for 10 yards. So it should be 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches. So just take this in. Hold on, let me pull it up first. Wait a second. Can I pull it up? Okay, I can. Adams throws incomplete to Eugene Lewis. So let's pull this up. Let's just take a look at this for a second, folks. So Ottawa's going to fall to 4 and 13, potentially finish 4 and 14 in the season. Last season, 9, 8, and 1. Okay, fair enough. 23, 4 and 14. 22, 4 and 14. 3-11. Three and 15. So since 2019, they've only had one winning record of 9-8-1 since 2019. That is 6 years. Obviously, oh wow. I don't know what to say. Ooh. Adams actually throws a touchdown. Wow, 36-19. Game's already over. You guys are trash. Celebrating that you guys are trash is fun. Yahoo, we're a trash team, but we still scored. Pembleton with the 2-point convert, so they're only down by 15. There's almost 100-point difference between the two. Like, that's crazy. Let's see. What year is that? That was 18-19. Okay, so 18. Okay, 19 years with us. We're first. 21 to 23. We're second. We're second. Is that? This game doesn't make sense anymore. Okay, check out the score of the Steelheads game and say it out loud. Okay. OHL Brampton versus Brantford. Screw that. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna show it on the screen. Since this game is pretty much over. OntarioHockeyLeague.com. 9-0 after 2 periods. 6 goals in the second. My lord. For those that don't know, Caleb Malhotra is many former NHL and Vancouver Canuck forward Manny Malhotra's son. But 9, my lord. And it's all been one goalie, so the backup goalie must not be good. If one goalie let in 9 goals. That is ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this. So, Tommy Kundell was Toronto's offense coordinator, and in 2018, he went 4-14. 2019, even though Kundell wasn't with Ottawa went 3-15. 20 was canceled because of COVID. 21 was a 14-game season. Ottawa was 3-1. 22, Ottawa was 4-14. 23, Ottawa was 4-14. 24, Ottawa was 9-8-1. And so far this year, with 1 game to go, they're 4-13. Could they be 4-14 by the end of the season? No, I'm curious. I just want to see this. Let me pull this up. So that is, oops. All right, go here for a second. So 27. Wow. So I'm just going to double count this again because I just want to make sure I got this. So we're going to do this. 15, 11, 14, 14, 8, 13. So think of this stat for a second. Since 2019, 6 years ago, Ottawa is, what did I say? 27, 75, and 1 since 2019. 75 losses out of just over 100 games. That tells you something. When did Schomburg, GM of Redblacks? I want to see when he. So he was hired in 21. So 2 of those bad seasons is not his fault. Let me check. Let me fact check that. When did Bob Dice come in? Bob Dice came in. Good, boo. Let your team know. Okay, see if they get it. 3rd and goal. See if they get a stop. Oh, offside. Ottawa got offside on third and goal from the one. So it's 3rd and 6 from the 6. Or 3rd and goal from the 6. And former Argo Daniel Adnaboye has a touchdown. So now they're only down by 9. Like I told you, all these games were going to be close except for last night's second game. First game was by so many points. What was it? It was by 1. Last night's was by 13. This one's by 8. Three touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Doubleheader game number 2, Toronto versus Calgary in an hour. So they're already at the Ottawa 36 because of the onside kick. Alexander to Sneed for 8 yards to Ottawa 28, minute 44. Oh, Brampton scored, so it's 9-1. There goes the shutout. Hello. Yo.
How's the game going?
Minute 17 left.
Score?
36-28.
Any notable injuries?
Not really.
Is Alexander still in?
Yeah.
I see.
You know what I found out?
What?
You want to hear a crazy stat?
Yeah.
Well, I have 2. So first off, Montreal's quarterback has not lost in Ottawa since Johnny Manziel did in 2018. So that's almost...
Ottawa has not lost in Montreal.
No, Montreal has not lost. Like a Montreal quarterback has not lost to Ottawa since 2018 with Johnny Manziel.
Hold on a second. What do you mean a Montreal quarterback? Don't you just mean the Alouettes?
Okay, wait. Hold up. Let me make sure I got this right.
Because how can
Hold on. Last Montreal quarterback to lose a game at TD Place, August 11th, 2018, is when Montreal's quarterback lost last time in TD Place.
And that was
Johnny Manziel.
Oh, okay. So they just talk. So it's really a team stat, but they're talking about it from a quarterback's perspective, just so that way they can talk about Johnny Manziel. Okay.
So here's the other crazy stat. Since 2019, Ottawa is 27-75-1.
Since 27-75-1.
Since 2019.
Ouch. That is an ouch.
Malto Diaz just kicked a 36-yard field goal. Like, I feel bad for the Redblack fans. Like, so basically, since 2019, okay, Ottawa went 4-11. Or sorry, let me get this straight. So, in 2019, they went 4-14. 2019 they went 3-15. 20 was canceled due to COVID. 21 was shortened to 14 games, so they went 3-11. 22 they went 4-14. 23 they went 4-14. Last year they went 9-8-1. This year, you might as well say this game's over. They're 4-14 with one game, or no, sorry, that 4-13's with the loss tonight, so they could be 4-14 again after Hamilton lost to Hamilton next week. Oh, he has his mic turned off. What a guy.
Oh, it was an accident.
Oh.
I heard all that, though.
How crazy is that?
That's fucking nuts. That's an ouch. No, but because how many Grey Cups does Ottawa have? And I say Ottawa themselves, because I know the Redblacks have one. But I'm saying when you count the Rough Riders, the Renegades, the Redblacks.
So hold on.
How many do they have cumulatively?
Redblacks have one.
I know that.
Rough Riders or Renegades have none.
Okay.
And Rough Riders have 9. So they have 10 Grey Cups since 2020, since 1876.
Damn.
But those 9 happened between 1925 and 76.
Yeah. So they only have one in recent memory. Because I know the Redblacks themselves have one. I just don't know if do they because you've been to Ottawa Stadium. Do they have any acknowledgement of the Ottawa Grey Cup besides the Redblacks one?
To be honest, I haven't even looked.
Because some places. Well, because I'll give you an example, like the.
Oh my lord!
What?
Ottawa just fumbled the ball again.
Oh jeez. Well, do you want to know why I was asking?
What?
Because some cities acknowledge like other teams that have done well that aren't the same franchise. Some don't. Like for example, in Seattle, they have a Stanley Cup banner for the Seattle Metropolitans.
Yeah.
That won the cup years ago. The Jets
So-
are a weird case of where they acknowledge it, but they also don't. In the sense of the Jets have all the banners for the Moose.
Yeah.
They have the old WHA banners of the original Winnipeg Jets
Yeah.
as well. Well, they're like recreations of the banners. The
Mhm.
actual originals are stored somewhere else. But anyways, they acknowledge it. Of course, now they have the President's Trophy and Division banner. They didn't do a Western Conference banner. I noticed that. They just did the two. But then they have the retired jerseys. However, what the Jets don't have is they don't have any banner for, and I want to say like 1907 or something like that. The Winnipeg Victorias won the Stanley Cup. They don't have a banner for that. They
Yeah.
also do not have a banner for the Winnipeg Falcons winning the first Olympic gold medal for men's hockey. Which I really feel like at least one of those they should have, but, to each their own.
So Eugene Lewis hit.
If people say Winnipeg doesn't have a Stanley Cup, that's technically wrong. It's just the Winnipeg Jets don't have a Stanley Cup.
So Eugene Lewis is the first Red Block to hit 1,000 yards after today.
Are there any other?
Like he just hit 1,000 yards, like dead on 1,000.
I'm getting another call. Is it okay if I call back after?
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Yep. So we will end this here. I will be back in 50 minutes for the next game. So return if you want to join us again.